Hey guys, this is Kauri from Kauri's Corner. This is the first section or segment with called Her Voice. And you're going to hear a lady's voice asking me questions about their children, their men, their husbands, these related questions to men's mental health. So to get this thing started off very quickly, I'm going to introduce you to Her Voice. That's her name, Her Voice. That's all you get. So anyway.
Hi, Kauri.
How you doing? What's going on?
I'm okay. I'm a little challenged today, so I have to come to you to ask you a few quick questions. And my question today is about my son. I'm a single mother, and he's at a time where he's a teenager now. And instead of asking a man these questions, I feel very privileged that he's open and naked in front of me by asking me questions that are running through his mind. So he asked me yesterday, "Hey Mom, I've been masturbating every day, all week long. Is it bad? Should I do something about it?" So the guilt feeling is kind of there, and I want to know how he can process this new awakening, sexual awakening. And I wonder how I could guide him the best. So being a woman, I was thinking that maybe it would be good to talk about it with you.
Okay. So here's the deal. Right now, your son, as boys, youth, men, we experience these sexual desires. And currently out in what we have, the social media world, we have so many things that are flooding the men, boys, girls. I mean, even women are looking at a high volume of porn at this moment in time. Now, this is the deal. Your son came to you, and he came to you with vulnerability. He came to you saying, you know what? This is a problem. He even basically is saying, I think I have a problem. Now, in those vulnerable moments, what 90% most men complain about when they come to me, they say that when they tell a woman how they feel, the woman then tells them how they feel about how they feel. So it's a beautiful thing you didn't tell your son, like, hey, I feel that you're wrong for that, or you shouldn't be. No. Now, the thing is, men have urges. All men do. I was a man that with those urges, I did the same thing. I was a man that masturbated as a child. I did the same thing, but I also was a man that was molested as a child from a woman. So the thing is with your son at this point, thank you for honoring his vulnerability, because that's a beautiful thing for any woman to do. And your son will be more vulnerable with you. And also, thank you for not telling him how you feel about what he said, because that will shut that boy down. So let's go ahead and give you the next piece of this, because you want some resolution, right? You want to know something. The deal is, you have to get in your son's head, because there's a mindset shift. He will always have sexual urges. All men do. Most men do, right? But most men don't know how to control those urges. They don't know how to stay, that self-endurance through their control. So the good thing is that your son is now aware of his urge. You are aware of his urge. But you also, as a parent or woman, are aware of what those urges cause. Oh, too much of that urge causes job loss, fatigue, money loss, kid loss, family loss. You can lose so much because of a sexual urge. What helps a man is when you start showing him how to control it. So you tell him things like, hey, son, next time you feel that masturbation moment, because he's vulnerable with you, he's actually telling you, you can use this. Next time you're doing that moment, I want you to stop and control yourself and don't do it. See how long you can go without it, son. Because he's training himself to go get some, not to keep from getting him some. So what we want to do is train his mind to control that urge. Because without self-control, he's going to be a useless man. He's pretty weak as a man without self-control. But to have the courage to come to you with something so private, and you listen, and you take that in, he's going to love you for it. Now, you show him how to control it, he's going to honor you for it. So you get to make those choices. So, how do you feel about that?
I think it's very enlightening because as a woman, sometimes I don't have the words. I don't know how a man react or what to say to a man. So for me to be able to come and have a space where I can discuss questions and conversations that I may have or that I may not understand about men or my future man, because he's still a child, it's important.
All right. Well, thank you for your question for the day, and thank you for this section of her voice. So, well, I think she has some more, but we'll get to them sometime this week. So much life, everybody, and I hope this question asked and helped a lot of people out, because she's not the only one with a son that's masturbating. Because I was somebody's son too, and I did it. So let's just keep it real out here, folks, and keep it fresh, and let's heal. Let's move forward, and let's build community, communication, and unity. Much life. Hey guys, thank you for choosing Kauri's Corner and listening to her voice. In the upcoming weeks, you'll also hear his voice. But if you want to be a part of it, please go sign up at www.kauriscorner.com, become a member of the website, and let me know your question, and I'll give you a call, and you can be a participant on his or her voice. Talk to you soon. And do not forget the men's conference is on June 17th through the 28th, and I hope to see all of you guys there. Much life, much love.